Hello, thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to be using a couple of products from my February Ipsy bag, and I am creating this look which is a pastel eye and then doing an ombre lip. To start, I have used Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation from Unique in Taffeta, and I've already applied that all over my face. Next, I'm using Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer all over my eyelids. Next, I'm using the lightest color from the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. It's called Strange. And I'm applying that all over the eyelid, all the way up to the brow bone. And in this video, I'm going to use a few items from my February Ipsy bag, which is super cute. Looks like a little envelope. And the first item I'm going to try is this Bye Bye Under Eye. It's a concealer from IT Cosmetics, and it is in the color medium. This is obviously a sample. It is so cute. It is the tiniest little concealer ever. It's full coverage, anti-aging, waterproof concealer. It has hydrocollagen and vitamins C and K, so it sounds really good. And a little bit definitely goes a long way, because I just barely used any, and it is nice and creamy and whoa. Super full coverage. I'm gonna have to fix my eye makeup now because I got all over. You could probably use it as an eyeshadow primer though. I'm gonna use some Strange under the eye also. So for today, I'm primarily going to be using this Buxom Pastel Persuasion eyeshadow palette, which has a whole bunch of really nice light eyeshadows. And I'm using Mix and Mingle, which is a beige eyeshadow, and that is going to be below the eyebrow, so up on the brow bone. I'm using Feather Boa, which is the light pink color, and I'm just going to kind of apply this all over the crease area. Actually, it's more like above the crease area. I'm using Lacy Chick, which is that light blue on the eyelid. I'm using Jet Setter, which is that medium gray in the outer corner and crease. I'm using Room Service, which is the iridescent light green, which is super pretty. I'm using that color in the inner corner. I'm using the blue underneath on the rest of the underneath of the eye. The concealer is a little bit wet, so I definitely set that concealer with some powder. I'm going to use this Rimmel. It is a Scandalize Waterproof Kohl pencil in nude in the waterline. So these are definitely fun eyeshadows to play with. It kind of gives your eyes like a watercolor-like look that's very subtle, not a ton of color, but still really fun. And next I'm using Clinique's Quick Liner in Ebony, and I'm going to apply that all over the top line of both of my eyes. And one of the things that's really nice about this liner is that if your line is not perfect, you have a smudger on the other end that you can use to go back and smudge out that line and make it look a little bit more perfect. And I am going to apply this on the bottom also. One thing that's tricky though is if you accidentally put the eyeliner end in this, it kind of smashes it, which I do frequently. I'm using Clinique High Impact Mascara on both the top and the bottom lashes. Some MAC Mineral Skin Finish. All over. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Brow Duo, which is a powder in dark brown. And I'm using the lighter color because I'm just going to do a super simple brow with powder. This is usually how I do my brows for every day because it is just so quick and easy and still gives you great brows. I'm using Andrea number 23 lashes. Dark tone duo adhesive. Definitely feeling like a ballerina since I put in this bun. So now I have both eyelashes on and I'm just waiting for them to dry. And I went and found this. This is called the Wrap Up by Sarah Potema. Apparently she's a celebrity hairstylist. And this is pretty awesome. This is what it looks like. I got it in black. And you put your hair in a pony. You basically stick this tool on, put it all the way to the end and roll it all up. And then you kind of just, it's wire in there, so you just form it around it. They actually have a good YouTube video on it. So you can do like a top knot like I did or a low bun. And I definitely like it. I've tried some of the other bun makers and this is definitely the easiest one. So I would highly recommend it. It works, I think, easier than anything else. I'm going to use some Bronze Booster Medium to Dark from Physicians Formula. I'm using Becca Low Light Sculpting Perfector to add some contouring. Also from the February Ipsy bag, I'm using this nice mineral blush. It is in Desert Rose. It's a little tricky to get open. This is reminding me, so it's a mineral blush. So they have it in there where it's loose, but at least it has this applicator, so it won't get all over quite as much. It's kind of tricky to get out at first. And let's see what we think. This is nice. I think it's a little bit more of a neutral peachy blush. Definitely gives you a nice glow, nice peachy glow. Since this is a pastel eye look, I wanted to do a lot of like glowy highlighter all over. So I'm going to use this Naked Urban Decay Illuminated. It definitely has some glitter in it, which is totally okay with me. Using the Hourglass Lighting Palette Ambient Light, and I am going to use this middle color, which is Incandescent Light, for some additional highlighter, focusing this specifically more on the upper cheek out here. This is super, super pretty. So now we are moving on to the lips. We are almost done. I am going to try to do a ombre lip look using two of these Kaylin. They are Extreme Matte Tint, And the darker color is number 41, and the lighter color is number 31. So, starting with 41, which is a darker color, I'm going to be using that kind of on the edge of the lips. And this is a liquid lipstick, and it's a long wear. So once it dries, it is going to stay there for quite a while. And I do usually like to use a few coats to get it to stay on longer. And now I'm using number 31, which is our lighter kind of nude pink. And for this one, I'm filling in the center. Going to go back in with my darker color. This is like working with paint that dries super fast. So here is our final look. Gorgeous pastel eye, kind of a dramatic ombre lip. Thank you so much for watching my video.